Freaking free donuts.
Yeah.
Is it like unlimited free donut?
2 weeks after the fall, I took her to the injury clinic. Turns out she...
And if you don't think so, stop lying.
Because why else would you have that duck in your recently, like...
That's so cute.
Your to be attached. I know, it's a cute little duck. Hey everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to the Unhelpful Parenting Podcast.
Yes, another week.
I'm Bec.
I'm Sam.
And
it's the end of January. What the hell?
I know, that's happened fast.
But yeah, cool stuff coming up.
Yes.
I'm assuming.
Yes. You can tell which one of us knows what we're doing today. We've got some old faithful segments.
I have trust issues. That's all I can say after last week.
What was last week? Oh yeah,
hot sauce.
I'm surprised
and
there with the hot sauce last week. That was actually a really good episode. You can go back and have a fun listen to that if you want.
Okay.
I've had almost another 100 mums send in more stories, so we're gonna have to circle back and do that again. And the hot sauce is coming with it because that was too good.
Women love to vent and share their story.
It's an unbelievable time of life. Like the things that happen, the changes in your body,
some good, some bad.
Yeah. All of it.
So many hormones. Anyway.
But that's not what we're doing this week.
No.
This week we have Old Faithfuls back, which makes it sound boring, but they're Old Faithfuls because they're hilarious. So we've got Parents in the News is back again.
Oh, okay. Right.
And we have confessionals. We're going back to the parenting confessional. It's been weeks since we've had one of these.
Excellent.
Full of parent fails.
Yay.
So I'm excited for that. But before we do,
kick off your yay and nay.
We always catch up with our highs and lows. Last week I had a double nay and I had a bit of a whinge. So this week I'll balance it out with a double yay. I have two yays this week.
Oh, okay.
Number one, I finally got my life a little bit organised in a few different ways, actually. The house did get cleaned randomly. Well, not randomly. We had a real estate
on the verge
inspection.
of burnout.
But I had a bit of a meltdown.
Yeah, it
got clean. No, I finally got organised and made myself my own Instagram account.
What's it called?
Oh goodness, it's something to do with my name. I don't know.
Just call me Bec or something.
I'll put it in the description. But
call me Bec. Just call me Bec. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But Sam's had one for a little while.
Have you linked us into our social media? Like, is it on our profile?
You can find us. It should be easy and hopefully easy.
Just go to the podcast socials and you'll find it.
But Sam's had his for a little while, and he occasionally, you do need to get way better, but he occasionally shares some of his funny dad stuff.
Only when you collab with me. Not gonna lie.
I've already started sharing funny mum stuff. So I even posted last night, I was wet vacuuming the literal crap out of the floor instead of having some downtime.
I found the literal crap.
I was like
the 3-year-old.
Sit down and read a book. Actually need to clean the poo out of the carpet.
That's my nay. Continue.
Is it?
Yeah. No, keep going.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just jumping in. So my yay is I finally did that. So if you want to come join me and my 50 followers, you're welcome. I'm going to be posting some fun mum stuff there. My other yay is more directly child related, and it was the first day of school today when we were recording this. And I dropped our girl off at her first day of grade 1. She's had prep, which is the first year of school here. But today is grade 1, and she was so nervous. She actually looked at me as we were walking in. We were walking through the car park. She's like, "Mummy, I'm really nervous." And I was like, "That's okay. We're going to be brave. Mummy's going to walk with you. You're going to have a great day." And as I dropped her off, I could see all of the panic and all of the terror on her face, but she found her friend. She held her friend's hand, and they were so cute, and she was brave as anything. And I left and I cried and I was blubbering out in the car park, not because I was sad about her growing up or I've kind of come to terms with that a little bit. But I was just so proud of her. She was so brave, and I was just having a yay mum moment of I'm so proud of her. She was so scared, and she was she braved up and was like, "I can do this." It was beautiful.
Okay.
You feel all the emotions?
No. So.
Anyway, that was my yay.
I'm going to start with my nay.
Yeah.
I was pooping the carpet.
Oh.
So sitting there last night, after dinner time.
Is this a dinner safe story?
No.
We try and avoid the poo topic.
Look, pre-warning, we're talking about it. So sitting there, dinner time, 3-year-old's playing. I start to get a smell. I'm like, oh, pretty sure he's done a poop. I'm like, hey, buddy, have you done a poo? No. I'm like, mate, you've done a poo. Have you done a poo? He's like, yep. I'm like, okay. Smell doesn't go away and it's starting to get really strong. And I'm like, this is really weird. Anyway, I look over and there is this clump on the carpet. And I'm like, Harley, what's that? And he's like, oh, that's my poo. And I'm like, oh. And then I was like, back, poop on the carpet.
Because, of course, we can't deal with poop on the carpet by ourselves.
Manic. Well, no, because we have a baby crawling around and it's in amongst toys and it's all over his foot and his leg.
That was a divide and conquer situation.
So then I somehow carried him without getting any on me up into the shower. Had to strip him and clean him in the shower and then rinse the rest. Anyway, that was great.
Yeah.
But yeah, freaking
loads of fun.
Freaking poop. And freaking 3-year-olds. Anyway.
All right, you've had your whinge. Now give us a positive.
My yay was getting to spend some time with our youngest.
Oh, he's a really cute age.
On the weekend. Mm-hmm. So we just did a doctor's trip and a chemist trip, but it was great.
Yay.
But
so
it was a good
time.
hour and a half with him together.
Yeah.
And I haven't had that time with him for a while.
True. To be
not
fair.
Not out and about.
I don't know if you've ever been out and about just with him.
No, probably not.
It's like kid life. It's like.
And he had the time of his life. We chatted away and played and had fun and he was happy the whole way. Actually got grumpier when we got home. But yeah, it was just nice.
Cute.
So.
Cute.
I have some dad jokes.
Really?
Yep.
And apparently them.
After last week.
Last week's was so good.
Yeah, apparently I have to go dirtier and more adult friendly.
Oh, well,
rather than cheesy.
Well, some of them last year were just so cheesy. I was so ready to scrap the segment. And then you actually brought good ones last week. So I was like, well, if you do that again, you can keep it.
I had one, but you said maybe not.
Our mums listen to the podcast. Maybe not.
I think it's still funny.
You can tell it if you want.
I'm going to tell it.
Okay. Now you have to.
So I went to the doctor's the other day and the doctor told me I have to stop masturbating. And when I asked why, he said because he's trying to examine me. Anyway. Sorry, Mum.
I'm glad you apologized. How many have you got?
That one I remembered. No, the rest aren't terrible. The rest are a bit cheesy and a bit whatever. What's the difference between a snowman and a snow woman?
What?
Snowballs. The other one?
Yeah.
My boss hates when I shorten his name to Dick. Especially because his name's Steve. Anyway,
see, funny,
jokes.
Laughing. Instead of rolling my eyes and being like, ugh. Anyway, where you like to roll your eyes. Oh, actually, first, I wrote down.
Are you going to do your random ass facts by Beck?
It's called Parenting in the News, and we will get to that.
No, I think you should do that first.
You reckon?
Yep.
All right. Sam just doesn't want to talk about its punishment yet.
No.
But stay tuned.
I just saw donuts. Let's go. Get onto it.
All right. Well, yes, donuts. Krispy Kreme gave a family free donuts for a year after their baby was born in a parking lot. A woman and her family were gifted free Krispy Kreme donuts for the year after she gave birth in the chain restaurant's parking lot. About a mile away from the hospital, she couldn't wait any longer. Her partner pulled over into the Krispy Kreme in Dothan, Alabama. Krispy Kreme was closed during the birth, but the manager promised the family free donuts for a year and to host the first birthday party. Pretty good deal. It's more than you get from the hospital.
Better than anything else. Look
out, Krispy Kreme. You're going to have a bunch of parents trying to give birth in your parking lot.
Look, on our way to the hospital. Oh, no. We got to pull into Krispy Kreme. Oh, what a shame.
Let's make a detour.
Wow.
I know. I thought that was hilarious.
Freaking free donuts.
Yeah.
Is it like unlimited free donuts?
I don't know.
Like you get a donut a day?
Well, I'd assume that's
365 donuts for free.
For a breastfeeding mum, I'd be
Oh,
like,
jeez. Yeah, okay. That's a box of 6.
or who knows. But yeah.
Wait, a woman and her family. That's just for one person. Yeah, all right. Anyway, 12 pack a day. Keep going.
One more. Digital payment software giant Stripe accidentally sent a PDF image of a cartoon duck to 300 employees it was attempting to lay off as an attachment to their termination emails, resulting in some accusing the company of adding insult to injury. Stripe confirmed that the inclusion of the duck image occurred in error and was not intended to soften the blow of termination, as some social media users guessed. And
I'm trying to work out what this has to do with parenting, but
if you see the picture of the duck, the only way that's on your computer and easily attached to an email is if you're a parent. And I feel like some parent in HR has been sleep deprived. I just had this full picture of this sleep deprived parent in HR sending this really heavy, really like sad email to all these employees and then having the realization of, oh crap, I just attached my kid's picture of a duck. But
it's a cute duck though.
Yeah. And I was just like, that has to be like a parent fail moment of, because why else would you have that duck in your recently like,
that's a cute.
your to be attached. I know, it's a cute little duck.
Yeah, like, cute. I like it. I mean, adds insult to injury, but it's a cute duck.
Doesn't soften the blow of losing your job.
No.
You wouldn't like to see a nice cute duck after finding out you're being fired?
Quack. No, I just thought of the cricket. You can hit 0 and you get a duck and out for 0. I was like, they're out for 0. Anyway.
For Stripe, not 0. I am here with the jokes.
I tell bad dad jokes.
Anyway, accounting joke.
That's terrible. All right, get on to confessionals.
Before we go there, you are not going to make me forget that we have to talk about your punishment.
I actually forgot.
Sure.
Wasn't.
Sure,
anyway.
sure.
No.
So Sam has, in previous episode, slipped up and called me an elephant. Super, super rude. Last episode, I mentioned how I wasn't over it yet and that we had to come up with a punishment. I put it out on socials. I had a few really good ideas come in and I was going to put a poll out there.
In term, she never lets me forget anything. Let's just put this in. Like, she never lets anything go.
And here's something I'm not going to forget. And so I am still collecting ideas for this punishment, although I don't think anything will top the idea that I've got like percolating in my brain.
I'm not doing it.
It may involve an elephant costume.
Oh, I'm not doing it.
So it may take us a little while to do it because I have to go online and find an adult elephant costume. And I don't type it in like that because don't type in adult elephant costume because you won't get what the trunk won't be where you think the trunk should be. So anyway, stay tuned for that. If you've got your ideas, I'm just keeping the ideas coming in. And don't think I forgot because I'm apparently an elephant, so I'm not going to forget. And with that, we're into the confessional.
Bring it.
Parent fail. My daughter fell off a swing last New Year's Eve. She cried a lot, but it wasn't a big fall, so I told her she was being dramatic. Anyway, the next day, it was bothering her on and off, and I told her it was probably just a bruise, so she'd be fine. There was nothing I could really do. Then the next week, she randomly complained about it and stopped using it altogether. She cried if I picked her up and wouldn't let me hold her hand. But I still wasn't sure if she was faking it. So whenever she wasn't complaining about it, I would randomly push it or knock her arm just to see if she was faking. 50-50, she would say, "Mum, why are you hurting my arm?" And then others, she wouldn't respond at all. So I was still pretty sus she was faking it. It wasn't until she tried to ride her bike one-handed because the other arm hurt too much that I thought, maybe you did hurt yourself. Anyway, 2 weeks after the fall, I took her to the injury clinic. Turns out she broke a collarbone.
Yes, it wasn't the arm. It's fine.
2 weeks of a broken collarbone.
Ouch.
Oh, the mum guilt you'd be having.
That's a parent fail. Oops.
Oh, it's so hard.
I do that though, because when they hurt themselves, I'm like if they hurt their finger, most of the time I grab their hand and I'm like, or like,
yeah.
oh, that's fine.
Yeah,
if they don't scream.
Because as a parent, you usually you have to learn to interpret the crying, and it's usually a pretty different cry between I'm not happy that I just got a little ouch to I'm really severely hurt. Yeah. But sometimes you don't get it right.
Ouch.
Oof. You feeling any mum guilt this week, mums?
Oops.
Oh,
I have one.
You're not alone. Yes.
One of the kids has a fluffy dog they would sleep with. I could feel a wheat bag inside it, and so momentarily thought it was for heating up. So the fluffy dog was warm. Uh-oh. A few seconds in the microwave, its eyes melted, making big holes in its head. Seems the wheat bag served a different purpose.
Just imagine.
It's like a beanie. You remember throwing a beanie baby in the thing and
just imagining these melted eyes.
Eyes in the head is like
favorite toy being like and be like,
what happened? It's a zombie toy now.
Oh my gosh. Toy of nightmares.
Zombie fluffy dog.
Oh.
That's pretty good. That's something I'd do.
Yeah. I hope that wasn't like the cuddle toy. Can you imagine if that was like the teddy or the, oh my gosh.
Time to go find a new one.
You'd be out there, yeah. Where do we get this toy from? Where can we get another? All right,
your turn.
Take another one. When my son was young, we went shopping. It was my first time telling a white lie, but I needed him to behave. I told him the conveyor wasn't powered by electricity, but by naughty boys and girls in the cupboard, and if he was naughty, he'd get put in the cupboard. I also preempted and told him that all the yummy-looking treats at the checkout were all off, and it was easier for them to collect them all together in one spot. He was imaginably on his best behavior, would warn people not to get snacks at the register because it might make them sick, and he would knock on the side of the checkout to ask the kids if they were okay. I enjoyed shopping with my child.
Something's blogging the sensor and it's, come on guys, you need to pedal faster.
Pedal faster.
Are you okay in there? Are they feeding you? Do you want a snack? Help! Anyway. Only in China. Yeah.
I just can't.
Yeah,
oh man. Welcome to the confessional judgment-free zone. Oh my gosh, parents.
I wasn't judge-free. I mean, that wasn't judging.
No, I know. I'm saying because
I thought I was getting in trouble.
Ordinarily we'd be like, don't lie to your kids, but we know how hard it is. Like, especially, okay, shopping is a big one. Like, I get very overwhelmed at the shops. So for me, I can completely understand a little white lie at the shops to just get you through.
So it makes them behave.
But that is just hilarious, especially his response. Oh my gosh.
That's pretty good. All right. It's a brutal one to finish on. My son fainted. I thought he was playing around. Man, I slapped him like they do in the movies. Turns out he really did faint. It's the only slap I ever got to give him. He's a legend. Wow. Stop playing around.
Oops. Man, if you're a parent that's ever overlooked a child's injury or been like, nah, they're faking, you are not the only one. Oh my gosh.
I feel like that would almost be satisfying in a way, especially if they've been like a little turd growing up. Just one good slap. Okay, I'm good now.
We do not condone slapping your children
but
at all, just to be very clear.
Frick is it tempting. Let's be real. And if you don't think so, stop lying. Yeah. This is a safe place.
Are there people out there with angel kids that?
It's not true. It's all a lie. It's a farce.
I don't know. Well, I figure because our kids
are
I love our kids. They're really, really good kids. But yes,
frick, you still want to slap them sometimes. Correct, exactly. So let's be real.
All right. Well, if you want to join the confessional, we love the parent fail stories. The kid fail. Sometimes we get some hilarious, like my kid just did this and
That's pretty
hilarious kid fail stories.
Kids make good fails.
So send them in. We love them. The confessional will be back. I've got more, like heaps more sent in, but we will be back with more. So send in your parent fail stories. Follow us on socials because I do put questions and things out. Things like, what punishment should we give Sam for calling me an elephant?
And I have a good joke related to that as well. So that's going to come out next week.
Okay. Come back, join us, and we will be here to laugh together.
Bye.